Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I have a message to deliver. It's very brief, but I am hoping that I'll be able to expand on it, and yeah, we'll just see where we go with it. We've been doing that quite a lot recently, and I've been enjoying it. So thank you for listening. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's very, very brief. Your angels prepare the way forwards, clearing anything inessential from your path. Your ancestors tail behind, watching your back vigilantly. That's literally it. But yeah, I've been having a bit of trouble recently writing, which is something I do quite casually, daily even. But yeah, ever since I started doing these videos and doing these channel messages, I've been having a bit of trouble writing. And I'm not naive. Yeah, I do believe it is result of me speaking my mind and making these videos that I'm receiving this, I guess, delay in my abilities. But hey, what's a hurdle if not to be jumped over? What's a mountain if not to be climbed? What's a problem if not to be solved? Do you know what I mean? So we're here despite the fact it won't stop me. Believe that. Believe that. And yeah, I just wanted to say, like, when it comes to people sending negative energy, even the most like, or what's perceived to be the smallest of comments, you know, like karma is real. Like, I'm saying that with a smile, but it's not funny. It's not funny. The words that you speak, the thoughts that you have, take control of your mind, take control of your actions, because when they bounce back and hit you in the face, or you know, just result in any other kind of inconvenience, or yeah, inconvenience is the word I'll use. Don't like be surprised. For every action there is a reaction. Yeah. But back to the channel message. It was short because, like I said, it's been like difficult. But hey, we're still here. And that is the point. Maybe that is the point of the video. Do it even when you're under spiritual attack. Do it even when people are like livid that you're stepping into your purpose, that you're taking your seat. Do it. Do it in spite of the fact that people don't want you to do it. Do it. Like, it was so hard for me to sit down and make this video because I was thinking, oh, like, what if I don't know what to say? Huh? Then don't post it. What if I make a mistake? Then don't post it, or make another video. Like, it just all, yeah, if you watched my previous videos, you will just start to see how everything is interlinking. The fear that I spoke about in I don't know if it was my last video or the one before that, but like that concept of fear, it's just so magnetized in this society, it becomes debilitating. When in fact, fear is to be embraced. But our first reaction is to be afraid, to adopt a sense of cowardice instead of a sense of courage when it comes to fear. Especially those fears that have been imposed onto us by other people and their words and their negativity and their programming. And it's so hard to rewire programming, but we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people, they hate the fact that you face those fears because it makes them realize that they're not facing theirs. And it's not even the fact that they're not facing theirs, it's the fact that because they know they're not facing their fears. It's not that. It's the fact that they don't want to face those fears. They don't want to be brave. They don't want to make change. They don't want to be freed in a way. And it's like, why are you hating me for that? Like, why are you hating me because you're comfortable in confinement? You shouldn't really hate somebody for that. You shouldn't envy them for that. If it makes you jealous, that's fair enough. But that jealousy should spark some sort of desire to then break out of your own. I'll be so honest with you right now. Like, I'll tell you a truth, and it's not even like that deep anymore because I'm not embarrassed of it. I'm not ashamed because I actually took action. I made that change. But when I first started watching like spiritual YouTube videos, readers, just chosen ones in general, people that were delivering the word of God and delivering the word of the divine and living in their purpose, I was jealous. I was jealous because I was thinking, I want to do that. But then it was like that little thought in my head. I weren't saying it out loud. I weren't saying, I want to do that, like, and making action towards it. I was just thinking like, oh, I want to do that. But then I wasn't thinking, what's stopping you from doing that? I was just thinking, oh, like, they're so lucky. They're so lucky. They created that circumstance for themselves. They created that luck. And I was doing nothing to make that a reality for myself. I was just sitting there saying, oh, they're so lucky. They get everything they want. I'm jealous. Well, I wasn't saying I'm jealous, but it's clear to see now that I was. And that's okay. Don't be afraid of being jealous. When it comes to envy and like hatred, then you should be worried. But if you're jealous, like, make a change. Make that change. And usually when you're jealous of somebody or something that somebody has or is doing, it's an indication that maybe you should confront what it is that's holding you back from doing that thing or being that thing. People aren't put in front of you for no reason. People are put in front of you so you can learn from them in whatever way that is. That's not, it doesn't have to be directly like copying everything that they do. It can just be embracing their courage. It can just be, say you like somebody's humor, for example. That might make you start appreciating your own humor. Do you know what I mean? It's little things, but they shouldn't be turned into situations and beliefs that are completely unnecessary and will be rewarded with karma. Bad karma. However, if you, like myself in that situation when I was watching people online and desiring to be like them or to have what they have, even if it's not anything tangible, if you take actionable steps or you just ask yourself why you're feeling the way you're feeling, you may be resulted, you may be rewarded with good karma. And it's that fine line we walk between being jealous of somebody else and being, not even being, and knowing that we have everything we need within ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. Because you're not necessarily trying to be somebody else. You may be trying to embody qualities that that person possesses, but you're never trying to be them. You're jealous of what they embody. You're jealous of the meaning that they have provided to their lives by taking necessary steps. You're jealous, but don't take those steps. You're jealous, but don't confront those fears. And I'm not sitting here from like some self-righteous mound on a hill. I'm sitting here knowing that I was in that exact same position. But I went that way. I didn't go that way. I didn't stay stuck out of fear. I chose to grow. I chose to be uncomfortable. And I've been getting hit with a lot of BS for that. But if anything, that just means I'm doing the right thing and I'm on the right course. If anything. Let this be the fire that sparks something within you. Whatever it is you're admiring somebody else for doing, because that's what it is deep down, it's admiration, you know. compulsive admiration will eventually turn into jealousy. Whatever it is you're admiring somebody else for doing, do it. And after you've done it, may not be straight away, but just like after you've done it continuously or to a point where you're satisfied, ask yourself if you're still jealous. Or ask yourself in turn, a better question would be, do I still have that same animosity towards that person? Have my feelings changed? That video, yeah, channel message. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I just wanted to say I really do try to smile as much as I can. But sometimes these messages are like, really intense and I can forget to smile. So I just wanted to smile and to remind you all that it's important to smile and spread positivity even when the messages are intense. But yeah, have a lovely day.